Hi, I'm Tom Micetic. I am the First Vice President of Administrative Services for Marquette Bank. I've been with the bank. I am now in my 50th year with the bank. Started in 1975.
I'm Terry Keating. I'm a former employee bank for 50 years. I was Assistant Vice President and Accounting Officer.
And I'm Dan Keating, First Vice President, Director of Fraud Investigations. I've been here 50 years. So September 18th, it'll be 50 years actually.
I've been here 50 years because you're very comfortable here. It's like family. You just want to do your job.
I've been here 50 years because it's always been home. You left the building you live in and you come here and you knew everybody.
I agree with what Terry said. I feel this is part of my family. I've been very blessed over time with having three great families, actually. And Marquette is one of them. Obviously, I have all my siblings, as well as the Keating family, which I'm a part of, happy to say, and as well as the Marquette family. So I find my job real fulfilling because I get to see the reaction of my customers, whether that be internal or external, whenever we do a project. My job is to maintain all the branches. I'm not a banker per se. I'm more of a facilities guy. And whenever we finish a project and I get reactions from my customers, as I mentioned, it's always so positive, and it makes me feel good that everybody feels safe and welcoming and better able to do their job because of what we do to help them do that. So it's very fulfilling.
I think the bank has always been there to help our customers. We go the extra mile by reaching out and calling them, telling them this is the new products we have. You might be a victim of fraud. We do that a lot. And they really appreciate it. When I started at the bank, Mr. McCarthy always knew all of our names.
John McCarthy.
John McCarthy. You'd be walking down the hall and Mr. McCarthy would be walking by you and it'd always call you by your first name and say hello. The guy was a gentleman and he came to work every single day until he passed away in 1992, I believe it was. But he was at work every day from 8 until 4:30.
I can remember just starting at the bank, and Mr. McCarthy was down in the lunchroom. I had no idea who he was, and he was having coffee. He's dressed in a suit. But there he was sitting with the maintenance man, and they're holding conversations. And later on, I found out that he was who he was, and I thought that was very admirable that he sits down with anybody and could talk to anybody. It's not just the elite group, it was everybody.
The events we put on for the port, to see that truck pull up basically empty and to see it pull away full to the back door with boxes of food and other items, it's very gratifying, very, very great to see, and I'm happy to be a part of that. The other thing that kind of got me started with this whole neighborhood initiative was many, many years ago. The very first thing I ever did was participate, and I believe Dan was there as well, with there was a family that lived just a few blocks from our original bank on Western Avenue, and we went there one afternoon and we spent a good portion of the day just cleaning up his front yard and enhancing his landscaping a little bit, and to see the reaction that he had and the appreciation of what we had done, I thought was really, really awesome. And that's kind of what hooked me on being part of the neighborhood involvement going forward.
The 80th anniversary to me means family. We're there for them and they're there for us, and we've been part of it for over 50 years, so it means a lot.
I agree. I think the 80th anniversary, first of all, is incredible for a neighborhood bank to succeed in that for that long a period of time, and to have the customers that we have we have so many long-term customers. To me, that makes me feel good because that means obviously they think we've been doing something right for a very long time, and I think that's just terrific, and that's part of the reason why we continue doing what we do.
To me, the 80th anniversary means that I've had a lot of friends here who I'm still friends with from 50 years ago. The bank has brought so many people together, and we're all still friends 50 years later.